Hello, how you doing? Welcome to Cocktails with Chick. I'm your girl Chick. How you doing? Today I do have a strong cocktail for you. This is super strong, so I'm finna go ahead and pour it now. Oh yeah. This story is about 5 kids that died in an overnight house fire in Erie, Pennsylvania. And right now, I just want to let you know that the kids range from the age 8 months old to 7 years old. So we have to take a moment of silence right now, prayer, reflection, and meditation for the families and friends of the community of Erie, Pennsylvania. So right now, I want to take a moment of silence. And once I do that, I'm going to show you a video clip, and then we can talk about it once we get back, and we can talk about it. So right now I would like to take a moment of silence for Erie, Pennsylvania. Alright, I'm going to show you this clip and I'll be back after this, y'all.
Tragedy on the other side of the state. Police say 5 children died in a fire in Erie. This was the heartbreaking scene. A man had to be held back by police officers as a large crowd gathered around as firefighters continued to work to put out the flames. The home is registered as a daycare, and a neighbor says it operated overnight. The 5 children ranged in age from 8 months to 7 years. A woman who lived in the home was flown to a nearby hospital for treatment, and a neighbor was also injured. There is no word tonight on what caused that deadly fire.
I told you guys it was heavy. Oh my God, this is so sad. Oh my God, it's very sad, but I had to report this story because it hit home to me. But it was 3 things, before I let you know that, it was 3 things that broke my heart. The first one, the neighbors screaming his babies in the house. They trying to get to it. That broke my heart because I love the fact that the community was coming in together to save the babies because they are neighbors. They knew that it was an overnight daycare. The second thing, they said you can hear the babies crying out to the neighbors because they're afraid and they scared, and they trapped on the inside. Then the third one was the fact that the fire, Luther Jones, 3 kids was in the house. He is 3 blocks away to another call, but his family, his 3 kids is in the house, trapped in the house. So that right there, I already had me in tears. Because it had me in tears because back when I was in my early 20s, I moved to Georgia, right? I was in my early 20s. I moved to Georgia, and I want to say around that time, Keisha was like 1, 2, 1.5. I was I was in my early 20s at the time, and I had just moved to Georgia. I didn't have family there like I have now. It's like my family is a lot. I have a lot of family in Georgia, but this is 18 years later. But back then, the job that I had, it was the hours I was working. I had to put her in the overnight daycare because I didn't have mom, I didn't have sister, I didn't have cousin or auntie to watch her. So that hit home for me as a parent. As a parent, it hit home, because I've used an overnight daycare before. And then my heart goes out to the whole Erie, Pennsylvania, the whole community that's suffering from the tragic story of this story, the tragicness of this. It's really sad, and I mean it's nothing else but I want to send love way from Jackson, Mississippi to everybody that's affected by the story, affected by the families, the kids, the friends, the community, everybody. I want to send love to you guys. From me, from me, from Jackson, Mississippi, in the whole world, because it was world news. And I know a lot of people that heard the story was affected and, you know, sad on the inside as parents. And if you don't even have to be a parent to be touched by this story, you know, just keeping it real, you don't have to be a parent to be touched by this story. We all human, you know. We all human, and we all understand, and we all should be full of love and want to love on the state of Pennsylvania and the community of Erie, because they're right there alone is just sad. And that's it. That's all I have for you. And I just want to love on them, and you should too. You know, reach out to the people of Erie. I mean, we all have to stick together in a time of need, and sometimes you don't have to know somebody to love on somebody. You know, just keeping it all the way 1K. But this is Chick. I'm out of here. I want you guys to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button. And till next time, you guys. All right, I'm out.